out my advantages. Dancing with your dreams, I focus the beam. Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin. Camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion. Shit.
Champion! We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. The boys are back in town. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. Don't ever get it twisted. You know where the foundation is at. Don't ever get that twisted. Stop playing me. Mr. I want to shake my hand. What's up, Black? Mr. Shake the
How you
Building.
doing, sir?
Let's hit the
I
shake the
appreciate
building.
you having me.
What's up with you?
We here.
First and foremost, the entire Summer Madness 12 card has been released. And, you know, there's some speculation, or there was speculation. Some of the battle rappers are coming out and saying, y'all supposed to bet this person. How do y'all feel overall about the card? If you could rank it, whatever you want, what did you expect? What was your expectations? Good or bad? Talk to me.
Man, that's actually a few questions. So let's start with this. How do I feel about the card? I think the card is fire. I think the card is fire. I think you know, we're pretty much guaranteed. Was it 6 battles on there? I think we're pretty much guaranteed 6 good battles.
What's a 5 battle card?
5
Well,
battles.
5 battles. However many? Oh yeah, that's 5 battles. My bad.
My fault. 7. Pardon me.
Let me look again.
5.
I know 5.
Yeah.
So I'm going on 5.
It's 5.
You'll know
I
7
was not.
when the
I was
broadcast
not
is over.
giving
5.
any. Oh my god!
You
Here
know
y'all
7.
go. I can see Beasley now. Anwar, what are you doing, man? I just didn't know because, as y'all see, I don't have the card in front of me. But I think it's going to be 5 good battles. You know, the last 2 battles, people acting like they don't want to see them, yada, yada, yada. But it is what it is. I personally think Danny Myers and Franz deserve that spot. They deserve a look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with the card. As far as the expectations, though, you know, behind the scenes, hearing things, we all... Again, when Turk came home from jail, he was on the show with Daylight. He called out Shine for Summer Madness. That's something that I think would have, you know, been super dope.
I would love that.
But, you know, the him and Jerry West situation has to get rectified first. So it wouldn't have been fair, in my opinion, to well, the Turk and Jerry didn't happen. Well, now we're going to put Turk and Shine on Summer Madness. You know, that's not fair to Jerry West. So understanding the business. But I would have liked to have seen that. We heard the speculation about Chess and Daylight or Chess and Rex. Either one of them, I'm here for. We saw them, you know, the 15 Minutes of Fame and Hip Hop is Real videos. So that definitely would have been dope. But I'm satisfied with the card. On paper, going into it, I think it's a solid 8.5. My expectations are pretty high for everybody on the card, too. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty similar. I gave the card like an 8 out of 10. Again, no Geechee, no Nitty. A lot of people were looking for them. They didn't make this card. They can't be on every single card. So I understand as a fan, but you know, some people they're fan favorites. A lot of people want to see them. So maybe if you had to nitpick a little bit, no pun intended, like not have those 2 on the card. You know,
He's punching while commentating.
We're shaking the building early.
Yeah,
but,
I see it.
I think you got a lot on this card though. You got a grudge match with Surf and JC, even Rock and Swamp. You can consider that grudge match.
Absolutely.
You got potential Battle of the Year candidates. I think Danny and Fonz could possibly be, could be. You know, it's potential.
I thought y'all loved Danny, but go ahead.
Yeah,
Could be Battle of the Year.
it has
It could
potential
be.
to be Battle of the Year.
I'm making sure I understood what you said. That's all.
You got your ticket sellers and Surf and Rock and Easy, and you got your vets. You got your new guys. You got a good city. You're in Charlotte with a great crowd.
Good battle rap crowd. Facts.
Great battle rap crowd. But again, expectations I think is important for this card in particular.
Yeah.
There's a few battlers that it's time to put up or shut up. You know, so.
I'm about to put this question in there too for
I think
us
it's
to
about
talk
that
about.
time.
But I mean, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I mean that up and down, 8 out of 10. I think you know some big names are left off the card, but for reasons would have loved to seen Daylight on a Summer Madness.
Facts.
Would have loved to seen Geechee and Nitty as always. Who doesn't? But I think we got a solid card here.
Yeah,
Agreed.
And I feel like there was a lot of outrage at first, and I think we just got to harness and put our outrage in the right place and not really come at the card. The outrage is because of the rollout. Shout out to URL, but the rollout. But we know why now.
Right, exactly.
They're trying to get
Behind the
Rex.
scenes.
Trying to get Daylight.
Right.
Another match fell through. It's like, so this is why you couldn't route the way you did, but this is why you had to wait.
Right.
Had to wait a week or 2 for the next announcement. They was trying to lock it in. It just didn't happen.
It was definitely 2.
Yeah, 2 weeks, but now we know why. But this is why we're mad. We're not really mad at the card. Are you mad at Danny Myers and Fonz? I would say, I'll be mad at it, it's rescheduled. was already booked. You can say that. But other than that, so this been a card still a great
There
matchup.
you go. They trying breadcrumb me, y'all. They
No,
trying.
I'm just saying. I see what's going on. But I'm saying is like, okay, what's really happening here? It's a good card because
Right.
here's my ideology right now.
Okay.
If you give me Chess versus Daylight, it could have been a 4-battle card.
Okay, just
So
all
you
four of
got
those battles.
Sue Surf versus JC, Calico versus Easy, Tay Rock versus Swamp, and Chess versus Daylight.
Yeah.
Fire.
You're done.
Right.
You're literally
right,
done.
right. I'm good with that.
You
right,
can put
right.
up any other matches you want. So
Right.
it's like, no one saying that. I'm saying to myself, okay, the card is good then.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, again, Shotgun Suge has been cooking.
Bro,
That's why I'm
should
not
in
mad
one
at that.
week.
Man. I'm still
Right.
even if it's a rematch.
It is a rematch.
Yes, it is.
I'm still here for it. I think
Yeah.
they're both at the point where they can,
Yeah.
do work.
Yeah. So I mean, it being a rematch, I think you could take points off of that, I guess. And but the thing about it, we got a lot of fans, new fans, and new supporters in the culture. Y'all didn't even know. I had to remind people, like, yo,
Right.
this matchup happened when you dubbed in 2018.
Plus-
None of y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't see a battle.
Let's be
If I
honest.
start quoting y'all know what I'm talking about.
Let's be honest too. Let's just be
Just
totally
saying.
honest. I think both of them have already said it. Beasley said it. The battle wasn't that good then. If you give the guys a chance to do over a battle, hypothetically, Double Impact comes
What, their
back.
first
around.
battle?
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't that bad of a battle.
Right, but it wasn't that, but
Yeah.
it was just okay.
Yeah.
So if you give them the chance to double back and give us a great battle, which we know both of them are capable. Chess was involved in Battle of the Year last year.
Yeah.
Suge just gave us 6
Back to
amazing rounds in a week. So why not give them the chance to take something that was a 6 at best and make it an 8 or a 9? It was.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the battle wasn't like, I'm here for a chance to make it right.
Yeah.
It's a thing. So,
Yeah.
and it's been enough time. 4 years. I'm cool with it. 4 years.
I would say Chess is a different battler now, and Shotgun Suge is literally a different battler.
Shotgun Suge is back in his bag.
I call him sawed off Suge. You know what I mean? He's losing
Okay.
weight as well.
Okay.
On top of that, Suge, come on, relax, champ. Your cover's coming out. I'm gonna try to get you on prime time. You know I rock with you. Don't do that.
I
Don't
saw
do
it.
that.
It
Yeah, I
said-
Shout out
I
to
see-
Suge.
It said you don't rock with him, but that's
I do
all right.
rock with him though. I feel like MCs feel away when I don't. That's crazy. Like, it's
you can't win.
I can't win.
You either go and talk,
Yo, he
and
said-
it's like, oh, you always talk
I'm
about
mad.
me.
You talking about me? Oh, I'm mad. He ain't talking about me. Like, wow. Say less.
Well, I think I threw
can't win.
Geechee and Nitty in that conversation. You got to mention everybody. You know?
That's what I'm
You gotta
saying. Shout
mention
out
everybody.
to obviously. The
Shout
cover's
out to
coming
Suge.
out hopefully by Wednesday or by Thursday at the
tomorrow.
latest. Yeah. So hopefully by Thursday at least, minimum. But yeah, it's a good card for me. But one thing I was saying earlier before we got on the spaces is that on paper, I'm not even mad if you said it's a 7 out of 10 of a card because of the rematch and your scheduling. But in the back of our minds, Sue Surf versus JC when it's done.
Right.
It's gonna be a great battle.
Even if you say it's top heavy, you have those.
But those
top
three at the
battles.
top, right.
Yeah, those are
Yeah,
heavy.
I'm saying when the battles are done, I don't feel like none of these battles are gonna miss. So we're gonna start off at a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10 of a card on paper. Then when it's done, I'm thinking 9 out of 10.
Can I jump out the window?
I hope so.
Can I jump out the window real
Don't
quick?
say 10 out of 10.
No, I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. When you look at this card, and let's say every battle lives up to the full potential, right? Y'all love holding Summer Madness 2 as the Holy Grail. You know my personal opinion is No 9 was the best event that I've ever been to.
Summer Madness 2 got nostalgia factor too. But go ahead.
I understand. But that's what I'm saying. But it's held there like
It's
this
just-
was the best event. For me, it's No
And
9.
I was in the building. This,
This,
go ahead.
and
Yeah.
I was in the building for No 9. That's what I'm saying.
No 9 is hard.
This, if all 5 battles live up to what we know that they can be, this has that potential right now to be that new, oh my God, this was the best card. And
Yeah,
so,
but it needs moments, not
It
just
does.
fire battles. You need
right, but
moments. You need
when you look at these
quotables,
battlers,
you need-
everybody,
Yeah.
Danny can land a rebuttal, Franz could deadlift, Chess, Battle of the Year guy, Shotgun Suge, he get up there and start performing,
Yeah.
Easy Cal, bro, everybody on here has that capability. So, man, listen, bro.
And this thing about it's a little different too, the dynamic because I'm seeing Shotgun Suge doing interviews.
Yes.
Surfer's on the
Suge
space.
was on DNA show,
Surfer's on
see
space
that?
with us for 2 hours.
He was? I didn't even
What
see
you
it.
doing? So I'm saying is a lot of MCs are Tay Rock is chilling.
Right.
Swamp did the face. They chill. They're talking. Only person not saying nothing is JC, but we know JC is not to even
Right.
give a whole bunch of talk prior to the battle.
Right.
What I'm saying is for some reason I feel like a level of comfort with MCs.
Yeah.
They're very comfortable. as opposed to I got 4 days left. I don't know what's up. I
Right.
might mess up. No, a lot of them seem comfortable. They're throwing parties on Friday. The
Well,
whole gun town is doing a meet and greet on
a
Friday.
meet and greet, yeah. Shout out.
What
to
is that? You gotta be your rounds gotta be done for that to even
That
occur.
makes sense. That's true.
They better be.
That's true.
What?
Better be.
You got a meet and greet.
Yeah,
from
so
So
better
you
be.
can't have a
Friday?
meet and greet and then fuck up the next
What?
time. Yeah,
I just
right.
remember Arsenal's pool party, Dome 9.
Wow.
I just keep remembering. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Y'all remember that?
I definitely do remember that.
Yeah. So a level of comfort, which means there's
Yeah.
somewhat of a guarantee to the fans and saying like, "Yo, we got y'all. We gonna chill, but we got this."
And they're that meet and greet. They're all in the card together. Like they're
Right.
talking to each other. Like, yo, if you're not ready for this,
Right, don't
you know,
pull up.
Yeah.
Facts.
Stay in the
Facts.
hotel. Stay in the hotel.
Facts. And I got everybody on that. Shout out to Chess being the youngest guy, but Chess is a man, he will tell you like, yo, I'm not ready, or yo, you need to get right. Like all of them, the way
Yeah,
being
hold each other
around them,
accountable.
yeah, the way they hold each other accountable, being around them, that's definitely a thing. So
Let me say this now. Pardon me. A question was asked between me and Ace, or I think I asked a question to Ace. I said, who has the most to lose or who can't lose? I mean, y'all can answer that too, but I think we should start with, and then on the tail end, who has the most to gain from Summer Madness 12? Let's start with that.
who has the most to gain?
The most to gain.
I think
SM12.
Swamp. I think that's an easy answer.
Yeah, I don't think that's even.
I mean, only
remotely
because he's
close.
right on the precipice of just
I
like
disagree, but go ahead.
he's
Go ahead.
right there, and if he can clear Rock on a Summer Madness, one of the
Oh, yeah.
faces of
Right.
Summer Madness,
Facts.
and he's already right there. He was
Right.
just in the finals for the 100K.
Right. Some people
Pe-
say he won.
People are saying his potential is through the roof. You know, like all it was a little slip up that cost him the 6 figures. I think. I mean, the most to gain. Looking
Yeah.
real quick, I'm saying Swamp.
Yeah, I don't know what Jay Black. I'm very curious to hear, but it's Swamp. Swamp
Because
has
the most to gain has to be somebody that hasn't gained something in this
Right.
culture already.
right, or
You know?
because when you
Disagree with that too. Go ahead.
when you weigh all of the other names, look, there's 9 other people. They've all actually been further than Swamp.
Oh yeah.
Every one of them. So he has the most game. And when you add in that storyline, wrestling is WWE, or sorry, battle rap is WWE. 2 years ago now, prime time, Twerk,
Yeah, they was jumping
T-Top, Tay-Rock.
Tay-Rock,
They
yeah.
jumped him. He got Twerk out of there at the what you call him event. I think T-Top won that battle, but the fans voted.
voted for
Swamp won, so he's 2-0. Worst case scenario, he ends up 2-1 after this against 3 powerhouses. We're talking 2 years ago. If he clears Tay-Rock, bro, the world, man, listen, you ain't gonna be able to tell him nothing, man. That's volume. He ain't been on volume since the Ace I Mean battle. Bro, that's volume. That's Drake card if they're doing it. That's known next year. You get to like Mark said,
Yeah.
he's on the precipice. He is. He clears Rock because Rock ain't one of them people that get cleared either. So you do that, you climb, you do the impossible. Yeah, it's Swamp by a
I
landslide.
disagree.
Okay, so I can't wait to hear it.
Can't wait to
For
hear
me-
it.
Floor is yours.
I seen a comment that says JC can't lose.
Okay.
Two things can be true at the same. Two things. I'm gonna answer though. Two things can be true at the same time. So I can probably agree with it. He can't lose,
Okay.
but I also say that he has the most to gain.
He just won $100,000, $20,000.
That's
Shout
right.
All right, so what would he gain?
Yeah, what would he gain by
Clearing
beating
Surf in
Surf?
the battle.
He's main event with Sue Surf on Summer Madness.
Okay. So what does he do next?
It's not about what he does next. Beating Surf. Do you know the peril battle rap will be in if he clears him?
All right,
The
I get it.
spaces. The
Can I offer some
imagine
pushback?
Shout out Surf. Imagine
ahead.
Surf going to Rolling Loud with an L. He has Rolling Loud.
right, if he
The
gets
level
cleared,
of
though.
talking.
Right, if he gets cleared.
The level of talking that JC is done on top of that, this thing called Champion of the Year, that we're not saying.
Right.
The culture is saying. You beat Surf said it. You beat Surf, he's a lock. Pardon me,
all right.
He's a lock. What more can you gain? What? JC has a lot to gain.
Okay. So let's double back. Well, go ahead. You had a response.
You saying what is he? He won 120,000. What does he win now? So what is Swamp being? What does he win?
He opens the door to those $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year in battle rap money. Because right now, if he goes in there and he clears Rock,
I gotta go to my
bro, we know that volumes.
I use it. I gotta use it now.
Yeah, you better. We
Loaded Lux.
You was there. You was there. Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux.
Loaded Lux got daylight in December.
Loaded. You doing it next year? Next year. You know.
Oh,
you know.
so that twice next year?
Listen. You know if JC beats Sue Surf.
Oh, well, I would argue that he has the most to lose then.
You
could say it both ways. You could say it both ways.
Both can be true at the same time. He has the most lose, and I think he got low key got the most to gain. You beat. What Lux gonna say? He has to do it. It's not even a question.
No, there is questions. Because Lux has other. That's the thing. That's the beauty of being Lux.
But the culture has pressure. Lux.
It would be
on
in
stage.
line. It would be in line.
It's daylight first, obviously. Then at the
Yeah, it
top of
wouldn't
the
be
year, or the
immediate.
middle of the year, we know for a fact his next op is JC. And JC can sit down unless it's a verb and still it's time for
But
Loaded Lux.
there's your answer right there.
Exactly.
There's
Because
your answer.
JC was there already. Shout out to my dog T-Top.
And
JC's
how long
not
did
going to
it
sit
take
down.
him?
He's not.
How
gonna
long
sit
did
down.
it
not
take
gonna
him to
sit
get back?
down.
So that, I feel like
Not
first
gonna
of
sit
all,
He's
down.
not going to sit down.
so it was 2017. It was the Lux train was happening. Lux versus Stars.
Yep,
Lux,
yeah.
I mean, JC battle.
Right,
T-Top
all
and
that,
Twerk.
yeah.
It kind of went down.
It was over
How
with.
long did it take him to get back? 5 years to get back to this point.
Jay
Do
Black-
you want to lose and go back down that hill again?
Jay Black.
Yeah, but he's
What?
been consistently battling for
Right.
the last 5 years too.
Exactly. Jay Black, were you at Genesis?
I was there.
Oh, okay, cool. Remember JC, he
Versus
cleared
Hart.
O-Red.
Yeah.
What did he say immediately after that? What did he say?
That's different. That's one battle.
What did he say? He said, I'm going to sit down. If it ain't Lux, Surf,
Or
Verb, I'm not battling. 2 weeks
I agree.
later, he battled Jay Black's Dreads on Backyard Battle League. Cut it out.
Listen,
He's
I actually
not going
agree
to
with
sit
you.
down.
I actually agree
He's
with you.
not
Part
going to
of-
sit
part
down.
of the pick. I agree with you, but times have changed. Money is now thick, and then I don't mean petty when I say this. He didn't give Swamp nothing, so he's good on the money.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, Swamp
Shout
said
out to
it.
Swamp. He did say it.
Swamp
Swamp
did
said
say
it.
it,
He's good. He got resting room now, and then Surf was in back. So you came up with one, not to even be pocket wide. I don't want to do that.
Right.
What I'm saying is, you
Come up
battle for
120 and then you get Surf, right.
You get Surf. You should be good.
I don't
you
see
can
him
take a
sitting
bourbon. You can sit. You can sit.
I don't see it happening. I don't see it. But and here's the thing.
And we're saying for months, not a whole year, for months.
If it's Loaded Lux, it's going to be many
You can
months.
take Verb in the meantime.
gonna be a
Take
year.
Verb in the meantime.
Okay, right.
Take
It's
Verb in the
because
meantime.
8 months.
Right,
minimum.
8 months minimum. But this is the thing. And shout out to JC, because I don't want this to be misconstrued. When I say he's not going to sit down, he's just like Danny Myers. He's a warrior. He's coming outside. You called JC out. He's suiting up. The Reaper's coming. You know that. So
He's a warrior, and he's been outside. He won a war already. He's
Right.
15-0.
No, he didn't. No, he
Not
didn't.
that he win a war. You know what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying he don't got to be on the battlefield like
Right.
Get a general now. Get
I
him orders.
hear
Go to
you.
the back.
I
and
hear you.
Give me orders.
I hear
Orders.
you. 6 months down. So this happened Saturday.
Yes, sir.
3 months down the road. End of the year. Somebody else is making noise.
Make it make sense. He's just not
Okay.
going to be battling
I got
Jay
you.
Black's Drags on Backyard Battle League.
I got
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Rematch. Take
I'll tell you what.
Take A-Verb if you want.
I'll tell you what. Would you like to place a small, friendly wave?
Oh, here we go.
Hear me out.
Here we go.
Because
Here we go.
this is easy for you. Because respectfully, I
Take
don't
easy.
think that he clears Surf no matter what. But we'll get into that. But let's say he does.
Yeah.
I'll bet you that within 4 months he's battling somebody that
That's not A-Verb.
wait, right? That's not Abram. That privately will be saying to each other, "What the f is he doing?" How about that?
Which could in turn lower his stock for Lux.
Hold on. What I'm saying is this, though. If it's A-Verb,
No. So I'm saying not somebody. If it's
It can't be a
Averb,
random.
easy.
if it's A-Verb easy, we're good.
Right. If it's
Oh,
that
we
caliber.
can get back, we can
But
get
but
back,
what
we
if
can
it's
get back,
what if it's
back.
all right, bet it's locked in.
There's a shake on it.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll
There
forgot
you
the
go.
amount. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I think JC
It's gonna be
$280.
289 right around the corner.
Okay,
That's
so
right
that's
around
what
the
it is.
corner.
We got Fiji water. Fiji water. But anything else regarding this? Oh, so answer the question: who has the most to lose then, or who can't lose?
I'm gonna go first. JC. Unfortunately, it's the situation because he's fought hard to get here.
Yes, sir.
He has. He deserves this spot. Surf is the master troll. He's clown JC. Yada yada yada. You just won 120,000. You sat down for those 2 months or whatever to wait for this battle. You cannot get up here and get cleared. Again, if it's a debatable and it's 65-35, that's still a win.
So what if
He's
he
fine.
puts up a performance like John?
then it's a bad. A shout out to his manager. I'm not gonna say his name publicly because I don't know where they at with it, but I will be calling your phone immediately if he goes up there and gives us a John like performance. I'm sorry, it is what it is. JC he can't. It's Cortez was on the train of you got to look at it. Surf. John, oh, he been chasing me. John came out there. I said it there. I got him, y'all. I got him. To do what? To get 30. Then Cortez. They popping the bottles. Surf lost. Cortez popped the bottle. Cortez loses. Surf pops the bottle. Then they battle. The battle was closer than I think his previous 3 had been, but general consensus is Surf got that. Now, JC, you can't be another one of those guys that, and to be clear, because let's correct this narrative. Surf called out JC when he came home from jail. And then JC responded, but then Surf, kind of ascended. And then, he threw the stone and it hit his hands. A lot of people just saw JC's response, forgetting that Surf was the one that called him out. But since then, JC's been, let me get him, stop running, yada, yada, yada.
This is going to be such a weird battle to me because I think they're each battling 2 different things. Mm-hmm. One's battling the performance, the star power. The other's battling bars, intricacies, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And which one's gonna?
I can't wait. You've been there. I can't wait till we start talking about these battles.
It's gonna be fun because they're both gonna think they won in different respects.
But one of them gonna feel like they won because the building gonna be going crazy, and the other one
was battling themselves in a way. It's weird. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
So who did you pick again?
As far as
who can't lose, who has the most lose, whatever.
I gotta go JC too. Dang. But you could even say it could go both ways. Like I could say Swamp too. Mm-hmm.
You could also say Surf.
He's so right there.
Bro, Surf is
Surf. Ace said Surf.
No, Surf is
not Surf size.
But because here's the thing, Surf. Respectfully, Surf got 30 back to, or let me not say 30, but he lost clearly back to back and came right back main event. So he lose.
To me, it's I said easy for the reason I'm kind of like even just implementing Surf in the conversation because it's a streak. You're on a hot streak. You get it's a resurgence.
Like
you're not losing.
Like
pretty much with it's like when I don't want to lose, I don't lose. When I take it serious, that's kind of what the conversation. I'm taking stuff seriously. You can't beat me now.
Okay.
But I think easy to block captain for me is you can't lose.
Do you remember what his opinion was?
He's very layered. I can't. I can't go verbatim, but
he probably went through every.
Yeah. Look, H definitely said 7 people.
Yeah.
And just kept talking.
He said Surf, but it's like how he said it is different.
Right.
So for me, I'm saying he's the block captain. Okay. It's my main one because he's on the streak as well, and I feel like it takes away the allure if you lose. Arsenal was outside. I think you did an interview. Like, it was sent easy to me. They're saying that for a reason because nobody's clearly beating you.
Right.
So if Calico beats you, that's what I'm saying. They all want it. It's like the Geechee thing, right? Even if Geechee's winning or losing, they want to because he's the guy right now.
They want a shot.
He's the guy. So if you lose, you're not really. You'll be good. You'll get cards. You'll be.
Absolutely.
You still be.
But that allure is
that allure.
Right. Facts.
Pause. That deflowering is just.
Damn, he couldn't.
I said pause.
He couldn't have chosen any other words.
But the analogy is damn near perfect. Respectfully, I'm just saying the analogy. I'm just saying. So it's like you don't want that to happen.
Okay.
Does Clips jump to get you? You probably still can battle Clips, but he's not gonna like, all right, man, I'll get you next year.
Right.
I'll battle you next year, probably. I don't know.
I understand.
And it's Geechee like, I'll battle you, but it's not that deep.
Okay. I understand.
If he loses, you're saying that's fine.
If he loses, his name is.
It all depends on how they lose.
Right, because again, if it's 65-35, it's debatable, but general consensus is Cal. I don't think that.
Oh yeah, so I say clear.
Okay, yeah. If Easy goes up there,
it's
it's
clear.
Okay, it can't be debatable because
clear.
I made this point. I said chess. You can argue chess beating, right? Mm-hmm. But I can argue easy one. Now,
that's a fact.
It's not a clear win.
Right. Neither one of them could claim that.
He hasn't been stopped.
Right.
Easy hasn't been stopped.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. He hasn't been stopped. It is what it is. So if Calico stops him clearly, I think he can't lose. That's how I feel. Exactly. We can move on though. We can move on to the actual battles and who would win. Where do y'all want to start? Do we start with the top of the card, Smoke, or start off with the battles that they don't know about yet? I mean, show them to.
Mark, you call it, man.
You know what I mean?
Let's start from the bottom.
All right.
Bottom to the top.
All right.
Was it Danny Myers versus Fonz, a rematch. I mean, probably a reschedule situation. And I feel like I got a question I want to ask Dom. I'm gonna try to have Fonz on primetime too. So your material was already done, I'm assuming, for that day. Right. You're a professional. You're a consummate professional. Your material was done. What do you do now? Because now this is it.
Right.
It's Summer Madness.
Right.
I think Ballard Bayou was gonna be 800 people. Probably I heard like, but this is SM.
Right.
No, either
Let's
numbers.
double that. This
Is gonna be double that. Is this the allure of the stage, the nostalgia of the name of Summer Madness? You can't bring. I mean, I would assume, in my eyes, this is different.
Right,
I'm bringing my best shit.
You're in a different city.
Right, different city, different
Tweaking
capacity.
material,
Yeah,
for sure.
Even the way I see, I'm wearing different suit sets. I'm not wearing this.
Right. It's Summer Madness.
different. It's Summer Madness. I'm wearing a different type blazer, but I'm
Right.
material wise. I'm assuming y'all doing the same thing. So, did it change? Is it gonna change the outcome? Would you like? I got Calico. Man, I have a debate with Danny. Or you going like, oh, now we want SM.
Right.
It's about to get dark for you.
Right.
So that dynamic changes the battle a little bit. But for me, I still got Danny Myers because momentum factor and rebuttaling, the things he could do up on that stage, beyond punching, he could punch with you too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was in the space and saying, I was saying it too. You can argue that he's on the same level or even higher than Fonz in punching.
I'm not doing that.
Fonz is the
Why
new.
not?
Fonz is the new hot puncher.
Yes, he is.
But if we going through the catalog of things that's being said, then he got a lot of shit too.
Yes, he does. Every battle
If I
rapper.
was being petty and going in the list of from even the Rum Nitty battle, he battled Nitty in 2013. If I take from that to for him battling Charlie Clips, what we doing?
He just went toe to toe with Av. I mean, these rebuttals are just completely out of left field, insane.
Agreed.
I mean,
You tell me that Fon's gonna do what Av did, and I'll shut up. Go ahead, tell me that. I'll shut up.
I can't
I'll
tell you
shut up.
that because here's the thing. I can't tell you that because unfortunately for Fonz, unfortunately. So let's cut to the chase.
I rest my case, Ryan.
I also have Danny. And I think Fonz has the ability, but consistency matters. Unfortunately for Fonz, he has had, some slip-ups throughout the tournaments.
But go ahead.
What is that?
So has Danny.
Yeah, but not like this. Not as, can I say consistently inconsistent? Unfortunately, Fonz has had slip-ups let's say more recently. Let's do it that way. Add to the fact that, like you said, the pressure of, what is that?
And on big stages.
Yeah.
Tournaments.
The pressure of Summer Madness. You got to remember when Fonz won his 25K versus Jada Nightwing. Yes, it was on Gnome.
Right.
It was the Echo Room.
Warehouse.
It was the Echo Room, right?
Yeah.
It was 13 people in there. Since then, this is Summer Madness. This is the Summer Madness. This is 1,500, 2,000 people. This is going to be crazy. And when you add in the fact that Danny is white hot right now, Danny's on fire. Like, he's cooking. The rebuttals are landing consistently, too. Yeah, I got to go Danny.
Around, too.
Bro, Danny is in his bag. I got to go Danny. Shout out to my guy Fonz. He got to show me, though. I got Danny.
I mean, y'all said it. I got Danny. I think rebuttals will be the difference. I hope this does light a fire under Fonz.
Yeah.
Remembering your rhymes will be the difference. Rebuttals will be the difference. That stage presence, that crowd control will be the difference because they're both going to have the bars. You know they're both going to have the bars.
Right.
So I mean, we'll see. Will Fonz bring a prop out? I don't. He's been known to do that too.
He has. That's a fact.
So I mean, to create a moment, you never know what these younger guys do. To create their own moment on Summer Madness. If you're gonna do it any time, this is the time.
Yeah. You definitely got to, man. You put up 100 shots. Yeah, if you score 50 of them, good for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is gonna happen. I just don't see it. But if this happens, where Fonz hits Danny Myers with a crazy ass haymaker, knocks him on the floor, and Danny just doesn't rebuttal it, what would that do in your minds? Oh my God.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think he won't. I think he'll try to. It might fall flat, but
Just that one.
Okay.
for him not.
Champion, thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
Blocking out my advantages, dancing with your dreams. I focus the beam, Anakin, steady as a mannequin, standing stiff as the planet spin, camping in, out of your mind, woke in the ambulance. Did his best in there with a champion. Shit.
Right.